right, so today we are interpreting remainders, and this is lesson 4.3. So we are going to, you guys have just worked with partners on these problems, and now we're going to talk through them together and see how you did. Okay, so a teacher has 27 students in her class. I told a few of you this teacher's pretty crazy because she just tells her class, she says, make groups of 4. Can you imagine? It would be a certain someone saying, I don't want to be in his group. We can never get along. And then another person going, I want to be in his group because he's the smartest. And so it would be mad chaos, right?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so the 27 students, she tells them, get in groups of 4. And what the question says, how many students will not be in a group? How many students are left over? So here's the problem that you should have worked on.
So there you go.
Nope, stay because we're doing this together, Julie.
Okay.
Okay, 27 divided by 4. So we're going to go to the 4 row and we're going to look for 27. It would be right before 28, right? Look to the left, circle, go up, circle. What do we write on top?
6.
What do we write under the 27? 24. 27 minus 24 means there's 3 left over, right?
Yep.
So how many students will not have a group?
3.
3, that's your answer.
Yes.
Not 6, remainder 3, not 6 3/4, just 3. Because if you have 27 students, turn around and face the front, please, Julie. You have 27 students and you tell them to make groups of 4. They can make 6 groups. They can make 6 groups that will use up 24 students and you'll have 3 left over. So this is what you should have written down. If you don't have this, copy it down. 27 divided by 4 is 6. And 27 minus 24 is 3. So write 3 students left without a group. Jace, have a seat. Okay. So the next question says, a sporting goods company can ship 6 footballs in each carton. How many cartons would they need to ship 75 footballs? So here's the problem, 75 footballs divided into cartons that hold 6. So what row are we going to go to?
The 6.
The 6th row, and what are we looking for?
75.
75, so on the 6th row, 75 would be between 72 and 78. Look to the left, go up. What do we write on top?
12.
What do we write under the 75?
72.
72. 75 minus 72 is 3. Okay. So the question, let's go back and look at what the question says. It says, how many cartons do they need to ship 75 footballs? So Dakota, if they need 12 cartons that each hold 6 footballs to ship 72 footballs, how many would they need to ship 75? Ella?
13.
13, very good. We've got to add 1 more carton. Is that carton going to be full? No, it's only going to have 3 footballs in it. But when the customer asks for 75 and they're paying for 75, you better ship them 75. 75 divided by 6 got us 12, and that took up 72 footballs. We had 3 left over. So we had to add 1 to our quotient, and that gave us 13 cartons.
Miss Peterson,
Uh-huh.
can I please be able to see the TV?
Yep, I'm sorry, I didn't, yep. Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Miss Peterson.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Should I just take these papers after I'm done with this, the math papers?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go finish this, and then you can go down there and work on this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Joanna, she makes bracelets, and she has 70 beads. And the bracelets that she makes have 8 beads in each one. So she wants to make as many bracelets as she can. So we're doing 70 bracelets or beads divided into bracelets that have 8 beads in them. So we go to our 8 row and we're looking for 70. And that would be between 64 and 72, right? Look to the left circle, go up circle. How many bracelets can she make?
7.
8. 8 times 8 is 64. 70 beads minus the 64 that she used is 6. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So that's 6 left over. Now the question says, how many beads will Joanna have left over?
3.
6.
6. 8.
6. How many beads will she have left over? 6. Okay? Because if she starts with 70 beads and she puts 8 bracelets in each bead, so 8 for you, 8 for you, 8 for you, so she can make 8 bracelets. 8 times 8 is 64, so she used up 64 of her beads, and that means how many will she have left over?
6 left.
6.
6 beads left.
Okay, so we're going to do 70 divided by 8 is 8 minus 64 is 6. How many will she have left over? 6 beads.
6 beads left.
Yep. Okay. Last question like this one's a little trickier because it's got an extra step in it. So this kind teacher wants to give each of her 25 students 3 markers. So 3 for you, 3 for you, 3 for you, all 25 of her students, okay? So, but markers come in packages of 8, so she needs to figure out how many packages to buy, okay? First, she's got to figure out how many markers she needs. How can you figure out how many markers she needs? What do you have to do to find out how many?
Multiplication.
Landon,
Multiplication.
what do you multiply? What 2 numbers?
8 times 3. 8 times 25. 3 times
25 students times 3 markers each. You do multiplication, so you're going to multiply 25 students times 3 markers each. 3 times 5 is 15, put down the 5, carry the 1, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So she goes to the store, she needs 75 markers. They come in boxes of 8. So 75 markers needed, divided by 8 markers per box.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So we go to the 8 row, we're looking for 75. Go to 72 and 80, look to the left, go up. So she's going to buy 9 boxes to begin with. But 9 boxes will only get her 72 markers. So how many boxes will she need to get 75? Ethan? 10. Okay. 75 markers is what she needs. Each package is 8. If she buys 9 packages, that'll get her 72 markers, but she'll be 3 markers short. So we have to add 1 to that 9. So she'll have some markers left over, right? But she needs 10. So we're going to add 1 to the whole number quotient. 10 packages. See, these are kind of tricky. That's why we're doing them together. You really have to know what they're asking you.
Me and Dakota only missed number 5.
Good.
Are we doing all of that?
Okay, yep, we're going to flip it over on the back now and do the other problems. Brindley, you still doing okay?
Can we do what we did on the
Nope. Nope, we're gonna go over these six real quick. Okay, so number 1 and 2 are. Okay, number 1 says Marcus sorts his 85 baseball cards into stacks of 9 cards each. How many stacks of 9 cards can Marcus make? So he's got 85 cards. Jason, how big of stacks does he want to make?
9.
9 cards in each. So if we go to the 9 row, find where 85 would be right after 81. Look to the left, go up. Write a 9 on top. 9 times 9 is 81. 85 minus 81 is 4. Okay, the question says, if he has 85 baseball cards and he says, I want to put them in stacks with 9 cards in each one because 9's my lucky number. How many stacks of 9 cards can he make?
85.
Ethan?
9.
9. He can make 9 stacks. Now, he's going to have some left over, but that's not what it asks. It wants to know how many stacks of 9 can he make, and he can make exactly 9 stacks. 9 stacks of 9. Did someone say my name?
No car.
Okay. A minivan can hold up to 7 people. How many minivans do you need to take 45 people to a basketball game?
7.
45 people divided by 45 divided by 7. So we go to 7 row, we look for 45. It would be right after 42. Look to the left, go up. 6 on top. 6 times 7 is 42. 45 minus 42 is 3. So how many minivans would you need?
3. 6. Remainder.
How can you go to the minivan rental place and say I need 6 remainder 3 minivans?
But they'd be like.
How many minivans would you need?
7.
Owen?
7.
7 minivans, good. Because 6 minivans is going to get 42 people there, but you've got 3 more people to take. So you need 1 more minivan.
Or you can make it on the floor for 3 people.
Yep. Whoever's making that noise, stop. All right.
45, 6, 42, 3.
Okay. So plus 1, 7 vans. Okay. Now these next ones are going to be quick because they are review. Mrs. Wilkinson cut some oranges into 20 equal pieces to be shared by 6 friends. How many pieces did each person get and how many were left over? So we want everything answered for us here. So 20 pieces, 6 friends. Okay, so we go to the 6th row, find 20. Look to the left, go up. 3 on top, 18 below. Okay, so how many pieces did each kid get?
2.
No?
3.
We have 20, guys.
6.
And they're divided evenly by 6 people. Each kid would get 3 pieces. How many left over?
2. So 3 remainder 2.
No, that's not how we're writing it. Okay, so 20 divided by 6 is 3. So how many pieces did each person get? 3 pieces with 2 left over. Okay, so this next one says, a school bought 32 new desks. Each desk cost $24. estimate how much the school spent on new desks. What's the what is the helpful hint for estimating, Ethan? And since we've got 2-digit times 2-digit, round, multiply. So 32 times 24. What's 32 round 2?
30.
What's 24 round 2?
20.
What's your basic fact?
3 times 2.
Which equals?
16.
How many zeros?
2.
And then we need our dollar sign since we're talking dollars. So we're multiplying 32 times 24, but since it just wants an estimate, we're going to round 32 to 30 and 24 to 20. And then 3 times 2 is 6 with 2 zeros. Okay, Chris has, and this next one is a box model. Okay, so let me see here. So Chris has 8 crayons. Sylvia has 6 times as many as Chris. So Sylvia has 6 times as many as 8, right? So how many crayons does Sylvia have? Landon? 48, good. 6 groups of 8 would be 48. So Chris has 8 in a single box. And Sylvia has 6 times that many. And if you put 8 in each of those, 8 times 6, or 6 times 8 equals 48 crayons. Okay, last one. Yesterday, 1,743 people visited the fair. Today, there are 576 more. How many people are at the fair today? What do you need to do? Add, right? 1,743 from yesterday plus the 576 more today equals 2,319